Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of Coach's Call. This is Pro Lines and Raking Dimes. This is our NFL Pick'em Week 14. We are through 13 weeks, on to Week 14. We've got a game tonight also that we just found out as a Coach's Call staff. We're kind of opposite because of line changes and stuff, but shit happens. Hey, last week was pretty good as I get set here. Last week was pretty good. We were 2-0 on it in our consensus staff picks. We only had two that we agreed on, but we hit them both pretty easily. That takes us to a season total of 35, 23, and 3. I'll go up against any other staff this season with numbers like that. I was pretty proud. Pretty proud of how we're doing so far with that. Tonight we've got Tristan Dunn in North Carolina with us. We've got Russell the Muscle, the Jaded Cowboy right down the street here in Bastrop. And, of course, our man Donnie Betts in Tennessee with us also. Guys, welcome aboard. How's everybody doing?
What up?
Tell us what was the big thing this week, Tristan? Last week we made a big deal about Tua and McDaniel, and they ended up losing. But what stuck out to you this week, brother?
This Bucks team is still who we think it is. They are not a good football team. Sure, Brady comes out, vintage Tom Brady, whatever the fuck you want to say. It's not a good. It's not a good football team. They beat a bad Saints team. I mean, it's just that simple. So, I watched that whole game and it really stuck out to me. I got to watch a lot of other games because the Panthers were on a bye, so I got to watch some other things. Overall, though, I mean, it was a good weekend.
Russell, what'd you get at? Well, I mean, your Cowboys are doing pretty good. Talk to us a little bit. How'd your week go?
Well, I think the score in that game was really deceptive.
You're cutting out on me a little bit, Russ.
Back to me.
Go ahead. All right, Donnie, go ahead. We're going to come back to Russ here in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, in light of what Tristan said, the Bucks aren't very good, but they had their first two passing touchdowns in the red zone this year. Granted, they were vintage Tom Brady that he hates, but they drove the ball well the whole night. So it's just going to be a matter of can they get the feet and start scoring. What do you mean
they did not? They didn't do that. No. Go ahead, Donnie. I'm sorry.
What was the stat line?
No, go ahead, please.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Tell me the stat line.
The Saints dominated that entire football game. The entire game. You look at whatever stats you want to look at. Points is the only thing that matters.
Okay. I mean, you're right. I guess, if you run the ball really well. I mean, what did Kamara have running the ball?
I told you I don't even know what the stats were because I don't care.
What did Ingram have running the ball?
I don't know.
All right, you can take Ingram and Kamara, and neither of them got past Rashad White, who only had 9 carries. You could add them both together, and they barely get by Fournette, who had 10. I mean, they ran the ball for 76 yards, 3 for 274. Brady was 36 of 54 with 2 T's and a pick. Andy Dalton did great on primetime for a change. He actually didn't throw a pick. I mean, but they did not dominate the game. Like, did they win the game most of the game? Yeah, I mean, they scored 10 points in the second quarter and then 6 the rest of the game. But the drives, if you look at drive comparisons, they through and through, they drove the ball. That's what I said. They drove the ball.
So here's two things that really stick out. And it is solidifying my belief in this NFL week in and week out. For some reason, the worst teams in the NFL can beat the best teams in the NFL on any given Sunday. I just don't understand that. And number two, there aren't enough quarterbacks in the world for two of these NFL teams to have decent backups. There ain't a backup. The backup and I thought he was a pretty good little quarterback in college, but I never remember. Dude, Colt McCoy is a little freaking winner.
Mhm.
I mean, of anybody, I'm sitting there going, Colt freaking McCoy, really? Out of all of these fucking quarterbacks in the NFL, nobody has a good quarterback. Nobody can sit there and it's like Colt McCoy is probably one of the best, if not the best, backup in the NFL. Like the Buffalo Bills. Are the Buffalo Bills even going to make the playoffs anymore?
Yeah, they are. But it's funny because
Yeah.
you say Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy reminds me a lot of Derek Anderson. Like Cam would get hurt or go down or whatever. Derek Anderson come in and freaking ball. Like it was crazy.
But there's just no. If a quarterback goes down in the NFL, that team, the line's going to shoot down to almost a pick 'em, and then they're probably not going to win. Because if their quarterback goes, Buffalo's quarterback goes down, forget it. They're fucking done. Anybody else's quarterback goes down, they're done. I mean, I don't get it how you cannot have more backups ready to go. I mean, I understand like in Colts deal, you've got that Kyler Murray. For some reason, they paid this fucking gnome so much money to be a quarterback. I don't get it. So they have to play him. I get it. Business is business. You have to play him. Their idiot head coach is not in. He's not in the business of winning football games. He's got to play the players that they give big money to. I get that, but those are the two things that just stick out to me. That you can't be. You can't have a Georgia, an Alabama, or here pretty soon a Colorado that consistently every week is going to be there, regardless of who's hurt or who's not. Man up, man, or what's the word we used to use in high school? Man down, man up. Man down, man up. We got to say, we got to do. No, when quarterback's down for whoever, they're done. If the Eagles lose Jalen Hurts, they ain't going to win. If any team here loses, they're not going to win, except for the Cowboys. The Cowboys got a better quarterback sitting on the fucking sideline than Dak, but I'm not even going to go there. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's a little jab at the Jada Cowboy, but it's amazing to me, that there is no man down, man up over here with the quarterbacks. Wow. Okay, coaches rant over. Hashtag I'm done. Y'all got anything to say about that?
No, I mean, I get what he's saying. If you watch the game and you're looking at just stat lines, like that doesn't always count. So I get what he's saying, but I just disagree.
Yeah, because I mean, to me, it's you got to win.
Yeah, I mean,
if I'm the Eagles, if I'm the Bills, if I'm the Eagles, if I'm the Bills, if I'm the Chiefs, now if I'm the 49ers, goddamn 49ers, man, they look good. But I'm telling you, I like everything about the 49ers. I mean, the little pieces here and there, just the little pieces here and there, and it's just real impressive, including their defense.
Here's the kicker: like top three teams against the spread. Who are they?
Defensively,
total game.
Top three teams. Against the spread. Oh, I don't know. I'm not talking. Okay, I'm sorry, Donnie. Let me clarify. I'm talking from a coaching point of view, watching a game, seeing who wins and who loses, how you bounce back, how you move forward, what you do, how you scheme, how you don't scheme, and all that other shit. That's what I'm talking about. Against the spread versus the spread. That's why I pay a lot of attention to what the fuck you got to say, because you got all those numbers in front of you, and it's a huge difference. It's two different views as far as I'm concerned.
Like, if you look at it this way, like you're talking about how the team is played, I'm talking kind of the same thing. Like the top three teams against the spread are Cincinnati, the Giants, and Detroit. What's the win-loss record on those guys? I mean, they're 8-4, 7-4, and 5-7. I mean, you tell me that Detroit is 5-7 and they're top three against the spread. Now you tell me Dallas 8-4 at a 9-3 record. That makes sense. Now the funny thing is Dallas went on that losing streak earlier, so they've been hot since. But yeah, I mean, passing the eye test per se, like you said, doesn't mean much. Like against the spread, Kansas City's 3-8. Tampa Bay's also 3-8. They're the only two 3-8 teams, and one is 6-6 and one is 9-3. So Tampa has the best defense against the spread. They are 2-10 on overs. So You know,
But this is why I'm saying, and Donnie, here's where you can disagree, and so can you, and you, all three of you motherfuckers can disagree. Right now, the best team in all of professional football is the Philadelphia Eagles.
yeah, until somebody knocks them off their perch, I agree.
That's the best
Wait
team.
till
That's the
December
best team in
24th.
football. Best team in
Yeah,
football.
like Rose said, Thanksgiving Eve.
They can lose one more game, and they'll still be the best team in football. Right or no?
No, I get it.
Yeah, why not, Russ? Because you hate
Well,
them.
first, no, because the Kansas City Chiefs are the best team in football. And the second best team in football is the Buffalo Bills, then the Dallas Cowboys, then the overrated Eagles, in my opinion.
Yeah, and how the Kansas City Chiefs will pull their skirts up in the middle of the third quarter every time and come this close. They do just enough to try and win a ball game, and I say that very loosely, to try and win a ball game. They do just as little as fucking possible to do that. But this is what I love about this show. Agree to disagree. I think the Eagles are the best team, and I think your Cowboys are 6 or 7 somewhere down there right now. But I'm rooting for you, Russ. I'm rooting for you because you're my boy.
I thought if Garoppolo hurt, I would have said Niners over Dallas too.
100%. I love the Niners. I don't know why you keep breaking up on us, Russ. Try to fix that. Tristan, what's up?
You want to talk about records last week?
Yes, please. Talk about records last week. How good did I do?
All right, so we're going to start at the bottom and work our way to the top, okay?
Oh, shit.
Donnie, don't roll your eyes like that.
Oh, good.
Rick.
Yeah.
7 and 8.
Okay.
You went 7 and 8. Russell, you also went 7 and 8. Donnie, 8 and 7, and I also went 8 and 7.
All right.
I like how he said bottom to top, and then he always put himself at the top.
I'm glad you noticed that. Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah. Me and Donnie tied. You and Russell were tied for last.
That's crazy how you and Donnie tied. Y'all are so polar opposites when it comes to picking these games. It's crazy. Y'all are
me and Donnie had a lot on here that were different, but we had a few that were the same too, though.
Yeah. I got you. Well, hell, let's get on with it because there's one game here that I absolutely love, and there's one game. Well, there's two games. There's one game I love because it's the Eagles and Giants, and there's the other one because y'all are giving me 10 points. I'm going to take it all freaking day long.
I love this week's slate.
I'm kind of glad there's no college football because this is kind of sexy. This slate is sexy. So we're going to start. Russ, I'm going to start with you.
Can you hear me now?
Go. Yeah, a little bit better.
Log back in. Hey, what was my record last week? I know Tristan was talking some shit.
7 and 8. 7 and 8.
You and Rick both went 7 and 8.
Okay.
And them two went 8 and 7. So.
Nah.
Yeah, it's kind of like kissing your sister. I've never done it, but you're used to it, Russell. All right. You guys listening, if you gotta know us. Anyway, let's start off. The Raiders-Rams tonight. Raiders are giving 6.5 at Los Angeles. Baker Mayfield, the Austin product, is starting for the Rams, I believe. Right?
Nope.
No.
They just announced it was John Wofford.
Okay. So the Raiders and Rams. Raiders are giving 6.5. Total is 42. What do you got, Russ?
I like the Raiders have been playing a lot better. I think they're going to squeak into the playoffs. The Rams are, I don't Super Bowl hangover plus. I don't know. Get the Raiders and give me.
There you go, Tristan. What you got?
I'm on the Raiders too. I think they're hot, and I think I'm just gonna ride the wave. I'm on the Raiders.
Donnie?
I'm on the Rams. I posted in the Discord earlier. There's something fishy on this one. The team totals are 24.5 and 19.5. So if you add that up, that's 5. So 6.5 would put the game back at like 44 points, which is where it started. But anytime the line moves down, which is down to 41.5, you have to adjust the team totals. If the team totals don't adjust, something's fishy. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams.
I'm gonna stick. I would do the same, but for the sake of the show, I'm gonna stick with the original gut. Give me the Raiders minus 6.5. But I agree with everything you're saying, Donnie. And if you guys are listening, I would listen to Donnie and take the Rams plus 6.5. Maybe even buy the hook and pay $1.25. Huh?
Definitely by the hook. Always by the hook.
By the hook, pay $1.25. You're already paying $1.15. If you don't know what that means, then you don't need to be betting. Go back and listen to our first show. All right, moving on. Baltimore Ravens going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers are giving 2 points. I love that. 2 points. Just 2 points. Like, here's 2 points, motherfuckers. What do you think, Russ?
Well, I disagree a little bit with your. Brett Hundley is one of the better backups. I think. Give me Baltimore. I think they win this game by at least 7. I don't like the Kenny Pickett thing, so I'm rolling with Baltimore on this one.
Tristan,
I'm on the Steelers. The young kid, Mike Thomas, got him playing good. Mike Thomas got that entire team playing with a little bit of confidence now. Yeah, I'm on the Steelers.
what do you think, Donnie?
It's a tough one for me because I think, with Lamar in, it's a completely different offense. Now that he's out, you definitely change it up. You're not going to give the ball to let him make his spectacular plays and stuff. But all that said, that team's still in kind of disarray after Lamar, and they're still injury prone. They got all kinds of injuries. I was looking at it earlier, and I think the Lamar was one thing, but there was somebody else that was really significant. Shoot. Let's see.
While Donnie's looking for that, Tristan,
it's their guard and tackle are both questionable. So I'm going to go with the Steelers just because I think they're a little healthier, and I think their injury isn't as bad. Like they're saying the Jay will play, so it's not a big deal.
I'm going to give you the reason, and it's going to be completely different. Here's the new reason why I'm taking the Steelers. Because I saw a TikTok, and this guy was filming at halftime. Tomlinson coming in from the first half, and he goes, "Hey, coach, thumbs up." He goes, "I'm fucking working here." The guy's in the zone.
I saw that.
He's in the zone. Yeah, give me Tomlinson. Give me the Steelers -2. I'm all over it. Browns at the Bengals. Joey B. My Joey B. Joey B is giving you 5.5. Russell, you gonna take Joey B or you gonna take the Browns?
I'm gonna take Joey B in the 5.5.
I love it.
He's got to shake that rust off. I think he's good for a couple of turnovers. At home. I like Joey.
Tristan, what you got?
I'm on the Bengals too. I think. Not to repeat anything he just said, but yeah, Deshaun come out. He hasn't played in a year and a half, and so it showed last week. It's probably going to show again this week. So I'm on the Bengals.
Donnie?
Yeah, I'm on the Bengals too. I think if this game is next week, I think the Browns can pull it out, but he's still just a little off. So I'm going to take the Bengals.
You think the Browns are good enough to beat the Bengals here in a couple weeks? Just straight up?
Yeah.
Really?
Because the Bengals can't stop the run, and they're one of the best running teams.
Well, nobody can stop the fucking run. We talk about this every day. What are they going to do? Nobody can stop the run. I mean, you can run. If you can run, you can play. Give me the Bengals. I'm gonna run Joey B. I'm gonna be wearing my jersey all weekend too. The Houston Texans, 17.5 at the Cowboys. Is this a letdown spot? Is this a hangover for the Cowboys? What's going on? Russ, you started off. Dallas Cowboys minus 17.5.
Earn me every fucking week.
I don't know why you're breaking up on me so
we
bad.
Can't hear you, dude.
We can't hear you. You're breaking up bad. Dallas? You taking Dallas?
Right.
Tristan, what do you got?
I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but I'm taking the Texans. I think Kyle Allen gets a week of practice under his belt. Kyle Allen's not a bad quarterback. Like I think he's a better quarterback than Davis Mills is. So
Problem is they're starting Davis Mills. They just announced it today, Trish.
Did they
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm still taking the Texans.
Donnie, what do you got, buddy?
That's a lot of damn points.
17 and a half points. I haven't seen that in a long, long time.
I haven't either.
I mean, golly. That's not enough points. Taking Dallas.
Dude, you have the numbers in front of you, Donnie? Is there anything that's telling you anything?
No, I mean, it's pretty much Dallas favored. I mean, it's crazy that they've got most of the money considering it's 17 and a half points, but
I know. 17 and a half is a lot, but
can I change?
Huh?
I'm gonna change back. I'm changing to that. I can't do it. They fucking.
I mean, it's the Texans, bud. You can't do that. No, and I would love to be a Texans fan because my daughter lives over there and all that. But, that's horrible. That's ugly. Even their freaking.
Are you on Dallas?
Yeah, give me Dallas all day long.
Right.
All right, let's start the other way. Donnie, we're going to start with you. Go the other way around. Jacksonville Jaguars, without their quarterback. Their quarterback's hurt and gone, right? They're going to Tennessee. Homer Domer. Tennessee giving 3.5. What you got, Donnie?
Trevor Lawrence not playing this week?
Is he? I thought he's hurt. I thought he was out.
I don't think so.
No?
I'm pretty sure he's not.
He's questionable, but he didn't practice today, so it's a questionable possibility. I don't think it matters either way.
I don't either.
I mean, if you think about that, who the Titans have lost to recently, the Eagles and the Bengals and the Bills. That's 3 of their losses. So I still think they handle business in division and take care of it.
Tristan, what you got?
So I originally had Jags written down, but then I forgot that Derrick Henry is part minority owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. There's just 3
It's not just the Jaguars, it's the whole division.
Yeah, there's just 3 teams in this fucking league that Derrick Henry puts in his pocket and just runs with them. So I just for that I had to take the Titans.
Yeah, give me the Titans minus 3.5. Russ, what you got?
I got the Titans as well. And I do think I did hear today that Trevor Lawrence is out. So and it wouldn't matter to me either way. I think the Titans are just a way better team, and they're at home. So I'll take the Titans.
Minnesota's going to Detroit. Detroit giving 2. There's that number 2 again. Minnesota in the noon game at Detroit minus 2. Donnie, what you got?
That number's so weird. Like looking at it, like, what the heck? But I get it. The Lions are playing really, really good ball. They're scoring a lot of points. The Vikings give up a lot of points. The over on this game is 51.5, and it'll probably hit. But
a lot is at 52 already, bud.
Yeah, I think
bro.
I think it's Vikings all day long.
What do you think, Tristan?
My fucking man, Donnie. I just knew you were gonna take the fucking Lions. I'm on the Vikings too, dude. They are the real deal. I think Detroit should not be favored in any fucking game. Period. Because their defense sucks. Their offense is really good, but their defense is trash.
They should be favored against the Broncos.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Russ, what do you think, Russ?
Well, it's where we separate the men from the boys here. Lions play good. They're at home. If you've been watching Detroit, defense is playing a lot better than they did earlier in the year. Jared Goff is playing great. Minnesota, who said Minnesota's the truth?
Right there, Tristan.
That's a good fucking
They
football
got beat
team.
40-3 at home by the Cowboys. Give me Detroit, baby, all day.
It's a different tier. The Cowboys are that good. I like the Cowboys this year. Go ahead, Drake.
Well, yeah, Tristan, Minnesota's a real because of everything that you said, Tristan. Because of everything you said, and I'm going to go back and listen to it tonight and tomorrow again about Minnesota. Then why aren't they favored? Because of that reason, give me Detroit -2 at home.
It's trappy, but you do what you want to do.
Oh, okay. Here's the one, Donnie.
Donnie.
The Jets are going to Buffalo. Buffalo, supposedly one of the top teams in the league. The Jets going to Buffalo. Buffalo is going to knock them down by 10. What do you got, Don?
That's a lot of points. Golly. But Buffalo's playing well. Bond's out, but it doesn't matter. The Jets aren't coming in the game as a high-powered striking offense. That's just not enough points. I'm going to take the Bills.
Tristan.
Give me the fucking Jets, Jets. Mike White.
Russell.
Mike White is playing out of his mind. Give me the Jets.
I'm going to, on a rare occasion, agree with Tristan.
What the
Division
fuck?
game. Mike White is playing well. That defense for the Jets, they're young, fly around the ball. I think they keep it close. I think Buffalo wins it in a squeaker, but I'll take Jets. Yep. Jets.
I'm going to keep riding my New York teams. I mean, I let them go there for a little bit, but number one, I don't believe in Buffalo. I don't. I've seen maybe a couple of halves. I've seen them play a couple of halves. Non-impressive at best for me. The Jets, give me the Jets, about all I'm going to say. 10 points, give me the fucking 10 points in a pro game. Donnie, Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the New York Giants. Eagles giving 7. What do you got?
I mean, the Eagles are playing the best ball out there right now. They're dominant on offense. Their defense is really strong. They can stop the run. The only thing that they have a problem with is when they get on the road. And Giants is going to be pumped for this game. They understand that they need to be in the playoff race and they need this win. I don't think they win, but I think they keep it close enough that they cover.
I'm with you, Donnie. Knock me down for the Giants also. I love this spot for the Giants. I love this spot for the Giants as much as I love this spot for the Jets. Tristan, what do you got?
I love this game for the Giants, too. It's a divisional game. I really think Daboll gets these motherfuckers ready to play this game.
I love that guy, don't you? Man, he's a good coach.
Yeah. I don't. This isn't a knock on the Eagles as much. I just think this is a divisional game.
Yeah.
I think it stays within 7.
No, 100%. I said it earlier. I think the Eagles are the best team in the league. There's no doubt. Not a knock against them. I just think you got a Giants team that's going to be ready to roll at home. I'm with you, Donnie. I don't think they win, but they'll cover this. They'll cover the 7, I think. Russ, what do you got?
Division game. Giants run the ball well. It's in New York. I do not think the Eagles are the best team in football. And I think I wouldn't be surprised to see the Giants win this game. So give me the Giants as well.
I love it. I love it. That's going to be a big one, boys. Dude, I'll tell you what. Against the Chiefs, I would buy the hook with any other team but this. I don't give a shit. I think the Broncos are trash. I think their quarterback is trash. Give me Kansas City -9.5 on the road. Donnie, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, the Broncos are just awful. Like, Bronco Nation, let's ride, has already rode out the fucking building. They're done. So I'm going to take the Chiefs minus it. You can, if it's got a 9.5 hook, that's fine. I don't care. Like, it's a 2-touchdown game.
Tristan?
Yeah, we were just talking about, divisional games are close. This one's not going to be close. The Broncos cannot score points, and you want to keep up with the Chiefs, you got to score points.
Is it me, or is it just me, or is it y'all see? It's like they're trying not to score. Like they're doing their very best not to get out of the fucking 30-yard line. Like they really try. It's anyway.
Like
Russ,
Lamar-
I'm sorry, Russ. Give me your pick, Russell.
I'm the Chiefs have kept burning me all year.
I know I hate them too.
It's a division game, but I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with the Chiefs and the points. But it's 3 weeks in a row these guys have burned me, and I think they're the best team in football.
God, I hate it when you say that.
He's not wrong.
I hate it. It's not for J Love, I promise.
Dude, these guys do just enough to win a ball game. To me, that's not a championship team. They do just enough to win. You know,
they've won the Super Bowl and been to the AFC Championship game the last 3 years, and the Super Bowl 2 out of the last 3 years. It's know, that Kermit the Frog dude's pretty good, man.
No, I know. And I used to own a boat and fish all the time. Fuck, put me on water and I'm going to sink. Fuck it, that was in the past. I'm talking about now this year, baby. So
did his best Michael Jordan impression this week, baby. he did that one for Russ over there.
Well, I'm going to fall down on the floor and I'll do my LeBron impression for you.
That's fun.
Oh, there we go.
Just as long as you get.
By the way,
let's miss 3 games.
Let's go ahead and clear this up. We're going to finish with a pick 'em here in a sec. Let's go ahead and clear this up. Tristan, my boy, the Jaded Cowboy, wants to get on your podcast and have the Michael Jordan versus LeBron James discussion, mano a mano, man to man, on your turf, on your podcast.
I didn't even think about that. Let's fucking do it.
I'm in. I want Donnie or Coach to mediate.
It's all Coach.
All right.
Donnie would just ag it on.
Yeah, I'll just do the cheering section.
Because everybody else agrees with me, sir.
Yeah. That's fun. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I'll give Tristan some credit. I mean, Jordan did miss a couple years for playing baseball.
Yeah, and LeBron missed a few years
being a pussy. But anyway,
LeBron got to buy his team.
Yeah,
it's a big benefit.
Next.
All right. The Carolina Panthers. Hey, Tristan, you're back in play this week. Against your favorite Sea Chickens. Man, you're a big Seahawks fan. The Panthers go to Seattle. It's a mid-afternoon game, so you don't have to worry about the 12th man over there. Seattle's giving you 4 points. Let's start with you, Tristan. What do you got?
I love Carolina in this game. So look, it just popped up.
Donnie's already rolling his eyes.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. It just popped up on my phone a minute ago, and Geno Smith is questionable for this game. So that's a big thing. But Steve Wilkes has these Panthers team playing hot. I mean, they're not out of the NFC South by any stretch. The Bucs can barely win a game, so it's like you go into Seattle and you win. All of a sudden, the playoff race comes alive. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it is a possibility. But I think whoever wins this game, it's a field goal game. So give me the Panthers +4.
I like it. Russ, what you got?
Same thing kind of applies for Seattle. They dropped out of the top of the division last week. Now that Garoppolo went down for San Francisco, Seattle's, in my opinion, in the driver's seat to win that division. It's a home game. It's a tough place to play. The Panthers are playing better, but they're a young team. They're going to Seattle. Give me Seattle on the points. They're going to win this game pretty handily, in my opinion.
I like it. I like Seattle. I like Seattle minus the 4 as well. Sorry, Tristan. I want to wear the jersey, but I like Seattle too much in this one. Donnie, what you got?
Well, in other news, I mean, Geno Smith went down with a right shoulder injury, which is his throwing arm. But DK Metcalf also missed with a hip injury. If you have ever been a wide receiver and run routes, that's tough, because you're all putting all that weight on your when you're pivoting and stuff like that. That said, I mean, Carolina's not without their own injuries. You got the linebacker in the middle, Wooten is out, and Foreman is still questionable. So, I look at a game like this and I go, all right, where's the money at? And Carolina's only getting 23% of the bets, but they're getting 61% of the money. So give me Carolina.
Wow.
So all bets aside, even fandom aside, I think this has the potential to be a really good game.
Yeah.
It'll be close. It'll be super close.
I think it'd be a good game.
All right. This is another one. Really, 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 really interesting. Tampa Bay Bucks going to the 49ers. 49ers are given 3.5. Tristan, what do you got?
I can't believe I'm gonna.
We already
fucking
know
do
what he
it,
has.
but no,
You're
don't.
going with Brady
actually.
again?
I am. I'm gonna go. No, what do you mean again? I had the Saints last week.
Oh.
I was the only fucking one. Anyways, no, I am gonna go Brady because I just don't know why this 49ers team's getting 3 without Jimmy Garoppolo. I understand the rest of the team is really good, but that is still a rookie quarterback under center playing Tom fucking Brady.
Who is it?
Like Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
Oh, give me the Niners minus 3.5. Mr. Irrelevant. I want Mr. Irrelevant. I'll take him all. Dude, I am telling you, this is my cup of tea. Donnie, shut the fuck up. This is my cup of tea. This is where I make my living. This is what I love. Mr. Irrelevant. Give me the guy at the end of the fucking bench that scratches and claws and goes. Give me him with a good ball club. Shrink the playbook down, because you don't need that much to beat the Bucks, because I mean they're only going to score 10 13 points anyway. You don't need that much. Shrink the playbook, make it easy for him, hand it out to your playmakers. All he has to do is manage the game and win by a touchdown. Give me the 49ers minus 3.5. Russ, what you got?
This line is so wrong.
I want to go with Tom Brady, but what is the, y'all help me, it's on the tip of my tongue, what's the coach's name for Tampa?
Todd Bowles.
So he was one of the worst head coaching hires when he went to the Jets. I know he got promoted because of Bruce Arians. Kyle Shanahan is brilliant. Their running game is brilliant. Their defense is good. This young quarterback, they want him to take a 3-step drop and get rid of the ball quick and be accurate. He is. He was very, very good at Iowa State. It's at home. I'm going to take San Francisco in the points in this one because of that reason, because of Kyle Shanahan versus Todd Bowles mainly.
I like it. Donnie, what you got, Donnie? Go opposite.
I mean,
the
coach comparison is the biggest thing. I mean, two things stand out about this. Like, I don't think he's a good coach. Like, that said, I think the Buccaneers red zone offense is the problem, not the whole offense. I mean, they're still top 5 offense. I mean, Brady's still at 3,400 yards. I mean, which is top 5, but they're one of the bottom in scoring. That's the other point, though, is they have one of the best defenses in football. They are hard to package against. They're hard to catch up. New quarterback coming out, they're going to show him things he's never seen before. I expect him to have a decent day, but he's not going to be outstanding. I bet he doesn't throw 22 passes the whole game. But McCaffrey also came up on the injury list today with a knee. As we know, his knees are his problem. So I'm going to take the points and the Bucks.
There you go. Yeah, McCaffrey is a human fucking Band-Aid. I forget about that. Let's go to Miami. Miami giving 3, going to the Chargers. Miami giving 3, going to the Chargers. Total of 52.5. Tristan, what do you got?
I'm on the Chargers for this one. I think the Dolphins. I think there was a how do you call that whenever you beat a team that's been very good for a while? I think the Niners showed how to beat the Dolphins last week. Is what I'm trying to say. I think the Chargers could even win this game. So,
Ross, what do you got?
Give me the Chargers plus 3.
Man, I think lightning strikes twice in the same place in one day. I like the Chargers in this game. They're getting Mike Williams back. I agree with Tristan. I love the Chargers in this game.
Wow. Okay. Well, shit, that makes 3 of us. Give me the Chargers plus 3. Donnie?
I'm on the other side. In a high-scoring game, I want the best offense. This is the highest-scoring game we got on the slate, and the best offense in that matchup is the Dolphins. So I think, and the over is actually trending on this. So this could end up being like
Wow.
a 33-27 game. I'm gonna take the Dolphins.
New England's going to give a point and a half. This is the Sunday night game. New England going to Arizona, giving 1.5. New England at Arizona giving 1.5. Tristan, what do you got in this one?
I think the Patriots stomp a mud hole in the Cardinals this week. I love the Pats.
Russ?
I like Arizona reluctantly. They're at home. DeAndre Hopkins. I don't think New England can score with them.
Donnie?
What?
Well, the thing is, you got both of these teams coming in on an 0-2 skid. Hopkins was actually out with what looked to be the flu today. Fever, vomiting, things like that. So if he's got the flu, he may not play. I'm sure they're going to give him IVs, and granted, it is Monday night, so we got an extra day. So I don't think that'll be a big deal. The biggest difference that I see is coaching and quarterback play. Like, Mac Jones doesn't need to be impressive. Obviously, Kyler can't read a defense. Like, can't even read a third-grade book.
No.
But
He did go to Oklahoma.
I think Belichick just outcoaches him and throws in those wrinkles for Kyler.
Me too. I'll never put my money on the Garden Gnome. Give me the freaking Pats. -1.5. I don't give a shit. Have y'all seen that Hard Knocks in season with these guys? Every time I see that Garden Gnome, I just want to slap the TV. 49ers on Monday night. 49ers go. No. Yeah.
No,
that was the last.
That was it. Oh, man. No. Oh, yeah, that's week 15. I like
We were
it.
having so much fun.
I know. I was having so much fun. We get talking about the Arizona Cardinals and the Garden Gnome, and then you talk about Mahomes and all that. It gets me all excited because I can't stand any of those guys. But anyway, guys, what else you got? You got anything else cooking? What's give me a best bet. Give me a solid one to go bet right now before the lines change, before anything happens. What's a good one right now, Donnie?
My best bet on the board is Steelers-Ravens under 36.5. That's a low total, but it looks like it's going to be cold. Probably be one of those 17-13 games, or where you got 30 points just barely, or 13-10. So I'm going to take the under on that game.
Well, give me the under on that one, and give me the under on the 49er game too while you're at it. Tristan, do you got anything going on?
Yeah, give me Vikings money line. I don't need the points. Give me the fucking money line straight up.
Russ, what you got?
The exact opposite of Trist. I looked at that line at that Detroit Minnesota game, and the way Minnesota's playing, I'm telling you, Detroit. Give me Detroit in the points all day long.
I smell a bet over there, Donnie. I don't know about you, but I smell a bet over there with these guys.
Jersey bet. Bet.
Guys, now that I look at it, I'm probably going to do it. I'm going to probably parlay the Jets +10 and the Giants +7.
An all New York parlay.
All New York parlay.
Parlay.
parlay. That's what I'm looking at. But guys, anyway, I think that'll do it. That's going to wrap it up here, guys. Remember, everybody, please go to coachescall.store. Hit that menu button, go down and join our Discord. We've got a lot of good stuff going on. We have a guy here that he's run away from us for now. He owes us a shaved head. Chase, he owes us a shaved head. He lost a bet.
He was online earlier.
Was he? We haven't seen him. But anyway, go to the store. Coachescall.store. Hit that menu button. Join the Discord. We got a lot going on. Basketball. I think I've got 6 college basketball bets. I've got 4 NFL bets right now. I think I'm going to dabble a little bit in NBA. If Tristan's got anything, I'm probably going to go tell him. If not, I'm not going to have anything. But we've got a lot of stuff going on on the Discord. We've also got new merch. We've got hoodies. We've got full zips. We've got full hoodies. We've got long sleeve shirts, caps, and everything. We've got a bunch of new stuff coming out. Go to coachescall.store, hit the merch store, go buy you a shirt, get you a small, medium, large, extra large, triple, all that good stuff. Support us. Go to YouTube, catch us on YouTube, catch us on Spotify, like, follow, and share. From Donnie in Nashville, from Tristan in North Carolina, me and Russell here in Bastrop. This is Coach's Call. Pro Lines, Rake and Dines. This is your NFL Pick'em Week 14 show. Hope everybody cashes, and we'll see y'all at the ticket window. Adios, folks.